If we're being honest, this kind of retconned the entire Tales of Arcadia. Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley, and welcome back to my channel. That's what I just said. So I just watched Tales of Arcadia, no, Trollhunters, Rise of the Titans. I keep wanting to say Rise of the Guardians. No, that's not right. Trollhunters, Rise of the Titans, and I have some thoughts. As I'm sure everybody else on the internet does too. Anyways, here they are. First of all, let's talk about that ending. In my opinion, it's honestly, first of all, that Tobey should have stayed dead. They were building up to it all throughout the movie. We knew it was coming. We knew it was gonna happen. That's it. No time travel involved at all. Or, here's my proposed solution. If Jim wanted to time travel at all for the whole movie, he should have just time traveled to the beginning of the movie, and then we could have been treated to like 13 minutes of the whole movie again. The whole movie that we just saw, yes, stay with me here. The whole movie that we just saw in 13 minutes at super 2x speed, with it pausing to have Jim save everybody in the order that they died. Like Namora, Strickler, of course, and then Tobey, of course. Oh, and Nari, I guess, yeah. Although in my opinion, I think that Nari's death was the one that they built up to, and that was at the least deserved. I think it completed her and Dukesie's arc the way that it should have and the way that it could have, but that's just my opinion there. I think that because we saw so little of Nari throughout Wizards and throughout this movie, honestly, that it had the impact that it needed to make, which was good, but point is, Jim could have saved a lot of more people. And honestly, by going back to the start of the movie and going through and Jim seeing what everybody else did for him, and Jim seeing everybody else's sacrifices too, not just Tobey's, not just Strickler's, not even just Nari's, but also Namora's. I guess she's the only one, but also Archie and Charlemagne and everybody, even though they weren't dead, they just kind of trapped themselves in the underground, right? Anyways, he could have saved them too. Honestly, he could have saved them all, and it would have been very, very, very entertaining if we had just been able to see Jim go through the whole movie again and just pause on the moments that he needed to pause at, rescue the people that he needed to rescue, instead of going back to the start of the full Trollhunters series, which we already saw him do in that one episode with, like, I forget what it was called, but it was the one where he went back, or where he got a chance to see what would have happened if he wasn't the troll hunter, and honestly, that was enough. This kind of retconned it. If we're being honest, this kind of retconned the entire Tales of Arcadia, and that's the truth. This movie, I don't know what they were thinking. I saw online that this was apparently the same trick that they pulled in Puss in Boots, so maybe that'll tell you something. There were a million ways that this could have gone better, and most of them involved Tobey dying, but also just not Tobey becoming the troll hunter, because it undid the very core of Tales of Arcadia, that Jim was meant to be the troll hunter. All of this stuff that happened wouldn't have happened if he hadn't picked up the amulet. Also, my option, I think, makes a lot more sense in a lyrical and more fulfilling storyline way, because think about it, if your first introduction to Trollhunters was honestly this movie, you would be so confused by the end. Where are they going back to? Why are we seeing all these scenes that weren't even part of the movie? Would have made way more dramatic sense if Jim had just gone back to the beginning of the movie, saved who he needed to save, pop in at the key moments that he needed to pop in at, looked around at everything that was happening and realized that his friends are really there for him, and just realized that he was still the troll hunter, but that was only possible because of his friends, which I think was pretty much the theme that they were trying to hint at, because of his decision to go back and not become the troll hunter, which, yikes, I think that was what they were trying to hint at with the conversation with Barbara, with Strickler, with all these people sacrificing themselves for Jim, and, you know, the ninth configuration being all his friends and family of Arcadia, all the champions of Arcadia, which didn't include Steve, I guess. So R.I.P. F in the chat for Steve and his, you know, MPreg, which I won't even get into here. with the ninth configuration being his friends and his family, who all sacrificed themselves for him and who all made their decisions to stand by him even though things were totally lost throughout that whole movie. He still could have made the decision to go back and rescue everyone because he realized that his friends were more valuable in his life and that he needed them all by his side. And what is he gonna do in the past? What is he gonna do in this new timeline if he knows how everything supposedly is gonna happen in the Trollhunters series now? I don't know. I don't know, folks. I don't know. Those are my thoughts. I'm reeling, honestly, from this movie. I think that they made a lot of choices, but honestly, their ending, they took the easy way out. They really took the easy way out. They could have done a lot more in terms of character development and keeping the storylines consistent between all three series, like Trollhunters, Three Below, Wizards. We didn't even get half of the Acaridians that we saw. We didn't even see half of Arcadia, honestly. Where was Dukesie's friends? Where were they? Where was the whole wizard tech shop? We don't know. The writers definitely made choices in this. I didn't agree with a lot of them, and I was sad to see that their choices pretty much undid the entire canon of the Trollhunters Tales of Arcadia series. Yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at. Probably, you know what, I'll probably have a longer video out later trying to dissect the plot, arc, and theme, etc. of this movie because, yay, writing, script writing, that's where this comes in handy. Thank you all so much for watching this. Really hope that you enjoyed my thoughts on the movie, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye!